Happy Thumbs Gaming. Big show.
Hey everybody, it's Brian with Happy Thumbs Gaming. Today we've got another Uncharted 4 video for you. This one happens to be for Chapter 5, Hector Alcazar. As you can see over on the right-hand side, not much to be found or done in this level. It's kind of one of those action sequences, and as we run through the prison here, we're actually going to come across 3 new weapons. So that's going to go towards the I accidentally all the weapons trophy, and although it's not included in the actual collectible list, it is a trophy that you need to find collectibles for, so we're going to go ahead and walk you through those. Now, it's basically just a matter of taking out the bad guys and picking up their guns. That's all it really comes down to. We do have quick links down below in the video description to help you get to the 3 guns, and we'll hopefully annotate those to tell you which guns they are, so maybe you can write them down on a list and check them off as you go so you know which ones you have and have not gotten yet. Now, in a couple of levels, at least I've been rumored to hear, that there's a few that might actually have a level-specific gun that you might have to get in that specific area. Some of these, though, are found all throughout the levels. And in this particular case, we're looking around for our first gun, which happens to be the Aegis. Aegis? I'm not sure exactly how to say it. I'm sure you gun fanatics out there are probably laughing at me right now. But it is our first gun. It is a little pistola. And after a quick cutscene here, we get an opportunity to use it. And speaking of that, in order to get this trophy, the I accidentally all the guns, you don't have to kill with each gun. You do have to use it, though. So you just have to simply fire off a round. Now, there are a couple of things that are included, like grenades, as well as propane tanks. Those things, I believe you do have to get kills with. But we'll go through and figure that out. But there you can see you pick up some ammo for the Aegis 9mm, and then we find ourselves in a cell block here where chaos ensues, and we're just going to go ahead and hide out and let these guys do all the work for us. Actually, no, we're going to get some shots in. And hey, I'm still adjusting to this aim system here. You know, it is quite a bit different than, like, say, Call of Duty or something like that. So, you know, forgive me if my aim is a little off. Kind of like Ratchet and Clank. That was kind of unfair and unfun to watch at times. My bad. All right, we're making our way through, and as we get all the way around this corner here, we kind of find ourselves in this different lighting area over here. We've got kind of some red. I guess it's from the fire. Oh, look out from behind. Spam that button, triangle that is, in order to get out if you do get grappled like that. But here in a second here, you're going to see an annotation pop up for the next weapon, because one of these guys on the ground here actually has the next gun that we want. Which happens to be, I believe it's the MP34A? Or maybe it's just the MP34? MP34. Hey, look at that. Hey, all right. So, again, you want to make sure you fire off at least a round. And I'm not thinking that at the moment here. I'm kind of watching this cinematic scene break down with the walkie-talkies and the bad guys. And, all right, this is pretty cool prison break, if I'm being honest. And what we're going to do is eventually we're going to make our way in through this next room where we find the next weapon. It's actually kind of on our escape route out, and it certainly can be missed. Now, I won't lie. And this may be one of those guns that you find time after time or time after time. All right, here we go. Weapon 3 is we're cutting through this narrow alleyway here. We see what looked like Sam hopping over the ledge there, but nope, he gets iced. And look at that. He's got the HS-39, which is the 3rd and final weapon found throughout this. And boy, it is dirty, or greasy, as we like to say. And all right, so I made sure I fired off a couple of rounds with the MP34A because I did not at the beginning. And all right, so I fired off the Aegis, the MP34A, as well as the last one, which would HP30. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I got them all. I fired them all off, and guess what, boys and ghouls? That's actually it for all the weapons. As you noticed on the entry menu there, we actually only have found 3 weapons, and we found all 3 of them. So you can see there's quite a bit of MP34 scattered throughout the area here. I'm not sure if we find another one of, oh, look at that. We left our HS-39 behind, but that might be the only one in the level. I'm not exactly sure. I didn't really pay attention after I got the ones that I was needing. So, all right. We do have a little bit of a shootout, and we do continue this getaway here because it was pretty awesome. And, you know, as we've mentioned in our previous videos, as these levels continue to get a little bit larger, We're not necessarily going to include all the cutscenes and, well, all the level for that matter. We'll usually do the best to include all of the important parts and make sure you don't miss anything or get confused. And if we have to, we're going to resort to our point and shoot methods where we'll give you kind of a monumental spot in the game, or like, you know, a reference point of like a waterfall or something that you cannot miss, or a cell block in this case could be. And we'll go ahead and show you where to go from there. However, we're going to try to avoid that as much as possible. We like to show you everything in full detail, and I think you guys appreciate that. Let us know down below in the comments if you'd rather see the point and shoots in some of these long levels, or if you have a preference at all. Maybe you don't like me flapping my yapper. You want me to... Yay, guess what? I won't stop talking. That's unfortunate for any of you guys who are out there looking for that. However, there is this awesome feature that we do provide for you guys called the mute button. So feel free to use that if at any point you get tired of my yapper. All right, this is one of those sections that you do actually have to take out all of the bad guys. You cannot advance until this room is cleared. Later, we're going to talk a little bit about doing the speed run trophy, which is completing this game in 6 hours or less. And, you know, there are some tips and tricks to help you get through that. Of course, playing on the easiest mode is certainly recommended. Now, if you are really good at this game, or maybe you're just looking for an extra challenge, you could certainly try it on something harder. You know, it'd be awesome to see somebody do a recording of a 6-hour playthrough on crushing. I'm not even sure if that's possible. To be honest with you, I still haven't even finished the game yet. So, at least at this point in the video series, I have not. So we'll see what happens. I think I've got about 5 hours already invested into this. But I'm a slowpoke. When I'm looking for collectibles and things like that, or making sure I get all the guns, or simply just enjoying the story. Because later on the speedrun, we'll certainly be skipping all of the cutscenes, which we are not doing. Oh, look at that. There was an HS-39 there. So there are a couple of those scattered throughout the level, just in case you missed those. And all right, we're getting kind of in the home stretch of this, and watch out for that gunner up top. I believe I actually get iced right here. Yep, there's the edit. All right, you can see we're taking advantage of the blind fire. There's also some red barrels in the back that we highly recommend trying to target, because it will lighten the load, so to speak. As you notice, I took out a couple of guys with that one barrel. And speaking of barrel, doing the old barrel roll is also recommended, as you will find your way to cover a lot quicker. And, ooh, I got really lucky right there. A couple of guys there. What a grenade would do for me right now. Ooh, another red barrel. I see it. I see it. Booyakashow. Look at that. Big bada boom. And, uh-oh, our cover's blown. But good thing for us, the gunner has also been blown. Up, that is. All right, so moving along, we're just going to follow Hector here through the way. I think I said Sam earlier. I think I actually said, it looked like Sam got shot, and really I should have said Hector. So if you called me on it earlier, I actually noticed it now. So better late than never, right? All right, we're getting some fences. We got a bunch of guys shooting at us from all angles. Really, it's just a matter of running as fast as you can and making your way to the next destination. As you can see, my health is going down quickly when I wait. Oh, this last little, oh snap. Yep, that's right. We can see the cutscene, and as we hop in the van, it actually fades us out to the finals here. So, that's gonna wrap it up for Uncharted 4, Chapter 5, Hector Alcazar, where we got all collectibles, which technically was just 3 weapons, but we'll take it. It counts for that, I accidentally all the weapons trophy, and we'll get that sooner than later, hopefully. And yeah, hey, if you guys have any questions or anything like that, head on over to Facebook, Twitter, or simply comment, vote, subscribe down below. We appreciate your feedback. We know this isn't necessarily a huge series for a lot of you guys out there, but we appreciate all you guys that are watching this. And yeah, if you guys have any special requests or questions about the game, let us know. As for me, that's gonna do it. As always, until next time.
Aww.